Previously, we chatted to Perry Cho, who is the inspiring gardener who took up producing his own produce later in life. Well, on Everyday Legend today, we're going to take a look at who Perry really is and why we should all look at taking up a new hobby, and maybe one of those hobbies is becoming more active in the garden. Hi Perry.
Hi Carol.
Welcome to Over 50 So What?
Thank you.
Now, over 50 So What means, well, it doesn't matter if you've never been a gardener, you've never been a photographer, you've never done whatever. It's not an excuse. You can try something new later in life. Now, you were an accountant for many, many years.
Yes, I was an accountant for 43 years.
And then later you decided to take up some new hobbies. Can you tell us about that?
Well, actually, I had lots of different hobbies, I guess. I played golf. I wasn't very talented in it, but I practiced and I practiced. I got down to a handicap of 12. Won most of the competitions when my handicap was coming down. Then I took up programming and I started selling programs to accountants as well. So that was they were the hobbies while I was working. Yes, I also took up photography. It's a passion of mine. I love taking photography, and I did a lot of landscape photography. I did a lot of macro photography, food photography, studio photography, and lately in life I ventured into bird photography, and each year I make a calendar. And I sell it, and whatever sales I get, I donate to charity.
So yes, I was very impressed with your photos of the 9 robins that you've got around here. Can you tell us about your passion for taking photos of birds and what's involved in taking those photos?
Well, first of all, you need a long lens. a 400mm will be sufficient, but a 600 is better, and a 800 is even better. So like most hobbies, whatever you buy is never enough, and whatever lenses you buy is not long enough, so you keep getting bigger and bigger, so it gets pretty expensive. But once again, you need passion. When I decide to photograph a bird, I'll go back to the same spot. If I find a location of a bird that I would love to photograph, I tend to go back to the same spot. It could take 50 trips, even if I go to travel 200 kilometers to the same spot. If I have to do it, I do it. And so you sit on a spot for 8 hours and don't move, and you just wait for the bird to come. And so I started photographing robins, and I first thought there was only one robin in Australia, the red robin. Everyone talks about the red robin. You know red robin. In England you got the red robin, beautiful red robin. In Australia we have the red robin too. But I was shocked to find out that in Victoria alone there are 9 robins. So once I found that out, that was it.
You're on a mission.
I was on a mission, and I started trying to get all the different robins. And my favorite robin was the rose robin, because that was the name of my wife. And so I was so determined to get it. And guess what? That's the hardest robin to photograph, because they tend to stay on the treetop and they seldom come down to the lower level of the branches. But finally I got the rose robin, and the other one that is beautiful is the pink robin, which you were surprised when I showed to you, because nobody believed that you actually get a bird with pink feathers in it. It's such a stunning color, and I posted on Facebook, and I had, and on one post I had 65,000 likes, and I was just shocked. 2,000 comments, 65,000 likes, and people just love the pink robin. It's just it's such a unique color.
So tell us about the calendars you put together and how you raise money.
Well, over the years we make a calendar, and so one day a friend of mine and I decided that we should donate to charity, and I was able to get a business partner who pays for the printing of the calendars, and he pays for all the printing costs, and I just go to the businesses and say, would you like to buy this package? And the first year we thought we might get 6,000 sales, and we'll be really happy, and we got $21,000 sales the first year. Then we thought, if we can do 21,000 one year, we can do better. And that first year we did was of landscape photography. So then we decided we'll do some birds. And we got 42,288 dollars in sales, and we donated the first 61,000 the 2 years to mental health, and we thought we can do better than that. So last year we got $62,000, and we were absolutely stunned by the support we got. So so that's the story of it, and this year. Because I had a cataract operation, I did not do one for 2023, but I might get back onto it.
Now tell us about your other hobby, the garden and the producing your own vegetables.
It's only 18 months since I started growing vegetables, and I have learned an exceptional lot from the public, you know, friends, neighbors, through Facebooks, and and one of the things about growing veggies too is not just about growing vegetables, is mixing with the people of the same with the same hobby, and I've developed a lot of friendship through that, because they share their seedlings, and they share their way they grow, and the good part is that every season is different, and that's why you need to get experienced people to tell you what to do.
Perry, you're 70 now,
Yes.
and there's some people obviously under 70 watching
Yes.
this show, between 50 and 70, but there's some even up to 90 watching this show.
Yes.
What are your tips on how to make the most out of life?
Well, whatever you do, you got to have passion. I mean, that's the secret ingredients to any hobby. If you don't have passion, you won't be able to get the results that you want. The more you put into it, the better the result you get. So and that puts the excitement into our hobby, and you look forward to the hobby, and you start growing more exotic plants and vegetables, and it becomes a challenge. But once again, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. But I'm just trying to show you that the extremities between the two within the hobby of growing vegetables. You can either go right into it, or you can just do your basics. Just grow the necessary food that you like to eat.
So Perry, what are your tips for living a long, healthy, quality life?
You need to exercise, and that's why I take up golf. And one of the fantastic thing about life is that my wife and I are a very good team. She knows that I have a stressful work environment, and she used to say, "Perry, you need to exercise. You need to go and play golf." And how good is that for a wife telling me to go and play golf after working 5-6 days of the week, and say, "You go and work, go and enjoy playing golf." So that really helped me, because having exercise is very important. You have to exercise. That's why I took up vegetable gardening as well, because you exercise. And you can see by what I've set up, I built everything myself. I had to buy 40-50 pieces of timber to lay the foundations, and I had to carry all those, down from the front to the back garden. But I did it in my own pace. I mean, in my younger days, I would do the same thing in a day, but now I do the same thing in a week. So take your time. Take your time. Do not rush into anything. You just got to stay active. If you don't stay active, you rot. You rot.
Well, Perry, thanks so much for sharing your words of wisdom and your inspiration with us, and I'm sure you've inspired a lot of people watching today to just get out from behind the TV watching us and to get out into the garden and try something new.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Have you ever thought, I'd really like to take up, I just don't have the time to do it now, but when I retire, I'll do it. What is that thing that you've always been interested in? For Perry, it was gardening and photography. What is your thing? Just do it. And please send us a message and tell us what hobbies you've taken up. Connect with us through Facebook, YouTube or Insta. Over 50, so what? For more info on Carers Victoria or any guest you see on the show, please go to our website, carolohalloran.com. Are you doing some fitness every day? Even doing 5-minute fitness every day is awesome. Go to the YouTube channel and check out the 5-minute fitness playlist. Thanks for watching today. I'm Carol. Over 50, so what? Thanks for watching our TV show. Be sure to hit subscribe and then you'll never miss an episode. Jump on Facebook, join our group, get in on the fun, fitness, wellness and inspiration. I'm Carol, over 50, so what?